Hello, amazing people. This is Marsha Creatives, the home of creative tech, and today I'm going to show you how to create another amazing church event poster in Adobe Photoshop. So before we dive in, ensure to subscribe to this YouTube channel for more informative content. So right here on my screen, I have I'm creating a new document. Just come to File and click on New or Control N on your keyboard, the shortcut to this new document panel. So we are going to ensure you are on pixels on your measurements. Then we are going to use 1165 by 1654. Then our resolution, we're going to use 200 pixels per inch. So that's it. Then our background, we're going, let me give it a white background. White, yeah. Then let's create. So yeah, this is my artboard, and this is where we are going to create our amazing poster design for a church event. So I have some assets that I've created for this tutorial that I'm going to use right here. So the first thing, we are going to create our background. So I'm going to pull in a color palette that I need a certain color here. I need this purple. So I'll come to my eyedropper. Then click on this color so that it appears on my swatches. Then I'll just do away with that. I'll delete it. Then I want to draw a rectangle here like that. Then I'm going to give it a background of that purple color that we have just created. So yes, like that. So the next thing, I'm going now to import my presets. So I'll just come to File, Place Embedded. I'll locate where my assets are. Then I just want to import this image with people raising their hands, worshiping, right here. So I'm going to check that. Then I want to flip this. So I'll come to Properties, Convert to Layers. Then I'll just flip it here so that they face the other direction. Then now I want to create a transparency below here. So I will add a mask right here. So add a layer mask. Then come to gradient. Change this gradient to the basic. Use this one here, that is black and transparency. Like that. Then use the linear, the first one here, linear gradient. Then just click and drag. As you can see, we are getting that transparency. Yeah, that's what I wanted to achieve. Then now I want to blend this. So I will come right here and give it a blend. Soft light will work for me. Just look for one that will work for you. For me, I think soft light is okay. So then the next thing, I'm going to import in our image, the main image of the host of the event. So I'll place, then let's say whoever is hosting the event is this guy right here. So I'll increase the size a little bit. I'll check. Then we need to remove the background, obvious. So just come to Properties, convert that image into a layer. Then on your quick actions, just expand that. You'll have this. Just remove background and allow Photoshop to do its magic. So Photoshop will select the subject automatically and remove the background for you. So boom, we have a background removed right there. Then I want to flip this image again. So I'll come here, then just flip it right like that. And I want to place this guy right there. Then the next thing, I want this guy to have some kind of opacity below here so that he blends inside the background. So I'll first convert this layer into a smart object. Then the next thing, let me add a layer mask. Let me try and use my brush if it's going to achieve exactly what I want it to do. So I'll locate my brush right here, my brush tool. Then yeah, I'll just, let me just do like that. It's not achieving exactly what I want. Let me reduce the opacity a little bit. Let me reduce the opacity to something like that. Then the hardness is okay, the size is okay. Not really, I'm not achieving what I want, so I'll undo that. On my layer mask, I'll just use my gradient. Then I'll do the same thing that I did, just click and drag. So that I may get that blend right there. So I think that looks nice. Then the next thing I want to do now is I want to bring in the event, maybe let's say the church logo. So let me place my logo. See if this will do. The resolution is too low for this image. But anyway, I don't like it. So let me just get a custom shape here that we are going to use to act as our logo. So come to custom shapes, come to drop down, check on all these legacy default. I want to get a shape that is going to act as a church logo. So arrows, there's one that is somewhere here that I'm going to use. Yeah. So let me pick which one. Let me pick this. Then just click and drag. I just need an icon that will act as, and do that. In case you're having issues with layers, you can just lock the layers. Ensure you have the layer selected, then just lock it. So now if I click, I cannot click on that layer. You can say I'm clicking on this background. I can also lock this background, so that now when I click, I cannot click on the background. So that's how you lock layers. So I place my logo right there, like that. Then I'm going to bring in maybe the church name. So my type tool. So I'll just type just a name. I don't know if there's a church called this name. It's just popped up in my head. I typed Mavuno Church. So you can play along with the font. For me I think it looks nice, but I think an official font will do better. So I just come here and change that font to Swiss. Swiss is one of my best fonts. So I'll change that to Swiss. And I give it that will do. That's Mavuno Church. And now you can say the event is, you can say 3 days of worship. So I duplicate this, alt click and drag. So I'll type 3, and I want to increase the size and place it somewhere there. Then I'll duplicate this again, alt click and drag, double click to edit. Like that. Place it there. I'll also yeah, 3 days of worship. Yeah, as you can see. So yes, and now I feel the background is too solid, so I want to blend a certain texture on the background. So I'll bring in my texture. So place, I want to use this texture right here. So I will rotate that 90 degrees. Then I'll scale it to fit the artboard. Then I want it immediately above my pink background right there. And now I want to blend it. So I want to get a nice blend here that will work for me. I'm not getting the effect, so I'll take it below my background. Then I'll blend using the purple color that we had created. I'm not getting a nice blend. I want to play with the opacity of my texture so that it does not appear too much. Yeah, something like that will do. Yeah. So I did the blend on my rectangle background. Then now I reduced the fill, but the fill can be at 100, but I just reduced the opacity of, so that I can achieve that kind of background that I have right here. And I think it looks pretty nice. So I'll go back and lock these 2 layers, just lock them so that now I do not. So now 3 days of worship. And now the next thing, you can bring in the theme. So alt click and drag, then I'm going to type theme. And I think I lower the weight. So Swiss, I'm just using the same font, but now I need a lighter. I need the font weight to be light. So here it is. This is simple, light as you can see. So that will do. So now I'll bring in my theme. I had created a theme right here. I got this effect from freepik.com. You can check there, they have free assets. So now I will select all these and I want to see if I can transform that into a single layer. Then just carry it as one layer and drop it here. So I'll scale that. So the theme is gifted to serve. I'll duplicate this, so I'll click and drag, and I'll type there, gifted to serve. So that is the theme of this event. I'll place it right there. So you can see our design is coming up. So the next thing I want to do is give the name of the guy here. So just duplicate this and type host. Then I'll change now the font to is it Britain signature? Not really. Yeah, Rodrigo's will do for me. Then I want this text to have this color, this color blend. So I'll use my eyedropper tool. Click on this goldish effect. There you have it. Then now I just click it so that it blends here. Then now I'm going to give now the name. Then I'll use this that is a little bit bold. So I'll click and drag. Then you give the name. Let's say Pastor John. So let's say that's it. Zoom in a little bit, then place it right there. Yeah, I like how our poster is coming up. Then the next thing I want to give the date. So you can say this event is going to happen on the, so let's say it's happening from 26th to 29th, or 3 days, 26, 27, 28, so to 29, 28. Yeah, 26, 28. Then I'll duplicate this, I'll click and drag. I'll change this font to a lighter version like the one we used here. So I'll just come here and give Swiss light. Yeah. So which month? June. Change that to uppercase. June 2023. So that is when this event is going to happen. Then I want to, let me draw a rectangle below here so that I can give the time inside it. Then it's going to have that color fill. Let me do away with the stroke. So yeah, I do not have my stroke. Then I go to my direct selection. Here it is, direct selection. Then I click on this, then drag it to the right, click on this and drag it to the left while holding my shift. Then I'll click and drag above. So let me scale this a little bit. Then I'm going to type something like, let me duplicate this, Alt, click and drag to get a duplicate, then double click to edit. So from, scale that down. I want it on top here, so where's my rectangle? Let me take it down. Manage, yeah. So this will have our purple color so that it's visible. Then now from, that is now the time. And we're going to give, let's say, from 4 p.m. increase that a little bit. Now I want to place this right there. Let me zoom in so that now we can yeah. So you can see our poster is coming up pretty well. Then I want to bring in some flares, so place embedded. I had a flare. Let me try this. It's going to work for me. Yeah. So let's increase the size, but I just want it here. Yeah, I check that. Then I want it to go immediately after my background, so my background right there. Yeah, so that I have that effect. Then the next thing is you can type maybe a verse or something. So I'm just going to use a lorem ipsum text. So let me get my lorem ipsum text really fast so that I can fill in there. Then yeah, our poster will be done. Just do a little adjustments. So in the meantime, you can style this text that is already here. My generator is downloading, so let me just copy the text and bring it here and paste. So obviously change the color to the text color to white, and now go to properties. I want to reduce the font size. Yes, exactly. In fact, something like that. Then I want to align it to the left. Yeah. Then you can just take it up a little bit. Just doing a little alignments here and there. I'm using my shift to select two layers or several layers at the same time, or you can just click and drag, considering if you have locked your layers, so that you do not select the layers that are locked or are below. So yeah, then I'm going to bring in another flare. So place embedded. I have a flare that I need to use. This flare. Then I'll check, then come to blend mode, change the blend mode to screen, yes, so that it looks like that, and I'll just place it right here. I want to place it somewhere. Then I just duplicate, alt click and drag, place it at the corner, rotate it a little bit, yes, like that. And reduce the size. Let me zoom in. need to lock this layer so that now I'll be able to select on these other layers below here. 3 days of worship. I think it looks nice that way. And to scale this so that they align here. So guys, I think we have achieved our poster. So let me place in social media icons. Let me place in these icons and reduce the size and place them right here. Zoom in. And we have our social icons placed really nice. So yeah, that's how you design a church poster or a church flyer and in Adobe Photoshop. So ensure to subscribe to this YouTube channel for more informative content and share this content to others.